Hi, welcome to Producators.com. In this video, I'm going to show you the general overview of what we're going to build, how we're going to get started, everything you need to know to join us as far as this programming class is concerned. It's going to be a 5 weeks intensive online training. So I'm going to engage you on WhatsApp directly on the website. Okay, let's get started. My name is Olumi Afolabi. I have 14 years experience in C Sharp, Java, JavaScript, SQL, HTML, CSS, and all that. So I can practically work on any programming language because of my deep understanding of concept of programming. So if you want to know more about me, just simply go to the course overview and you read more about me, or you go to my LinkedIn profile and read more about me. Okay, so that is all for now as far as my profile is concerned. Then at the end of this class, you'll be able to understand the fundamental of programming, why it's essential to learn programming, the system requirements, the system you are expected to have before you can be part of this program of this training, because what we want to build is relatively um, complex, and we need you guys to have a good system, not you working with Pentium 2 or Pentium 3 or Pentium 3 or Pentium 4. So you need at least minimum dual core. Then the development toolkit that we're going to be using, I'm going to explain that what we're going to build from scratch. From um, from scratch, we're going to build a complete e-commerce application, the web application, and the mobile application, so that you will know how to monetize it. I'm going to teach you how to monetize it, how you can make money from it, everything. So it all depends on you. So what we are going to be building, I will explain that as well. Then your benefits that you have as a member, then I'm going to touch that as well. All right, now the fundamentals of programming. Generally, there's quite a number of things that you must understand as far as programming is concerned, which is very important. You see, most people believe that programming is very tough, or is very difficult to learn. It's not friendly, like the YDS of a thing and all that. That's not totally true, or better still, it's not actually true at all, because in fact, it's one of the easiest language to learn. And I mean it. The easiest language to learn. Programming is very easy to learn, and it's very easy to Just think of it this way: if you want to learn programming, think of it that okay, I want to learn German. You are in English speaking country, and you want to learn a new language, probably German or French or Spanish. It's still pretty much the same thing. You just have to learn the basics, you learn the alphabet, you learn how to combine words together. It's exactly the same thing. But the beauty of programming basically is that programming can talk to any language. It's like universal language. So it is essential you know how it's a must for you to learn programming. You don't necessarily have to learn everything, how to develop a compiler, how to develop a machine. You don't necessarily have to get that, but you must learn how to use programming, the fundamental principle of programming. You must learn how to use it to achieve what you want to achieve. Is very important, because if you don't do that in the next 5-10 years, programming is taking over. So you must learn how to communicate. It's more or less like next universal language that everybody will know how to do. Everybody must know how to do one or two things as far as programming is concerned. And you don't necessarily have to learn the YDS of the program. No. You just need the ABC of the programming, so that you can interact with with people. That's the essence of programming. So I'm going to teach you keywords, variables, functions, conditional statements. So these are the building block of programming languages. Once you're able to master these 8 things, you are good to go. a minute, and it's very, very simple, very, very simple. So even if you want to develop an application, you can easily tell your developer or your programmer that, hey, I want this thing, I want this thing, I want, so that you won't be as if you are in the dark. No, no. So it's essential for you to learn programming. It's very, very important. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the reserved words. In English language, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G to Z. Those are major uh, the characters that you can combine together to form words, to form sentences, to form compound sentences. It's exactly the same thing. So once you're able to understand the reserved word, you don't necessarily need to learn everything as far as reserved word is concerned. Over time, you keep learning. At the end of this training, we'll touch all of virtually everything here, from abstract to if to private to double to implement to throw to boolean to else to import to public. We're going to touch everything. So you don't necessarily have to cram this and cram the private, the public, the double. You don't necessarily have to cram it at all, because throughout this journey, I'll teach you how to go about it. Okay, what is try? Why you must use try in your programming? Why you must use long? Why you must use void? The meaning of void. So as you are learning how to build an e-commerce application, you are learning the keywords. So you don't have the luxury of time to be learning the abstract, the ABC. Imagine if you want to learn Spanish now or German. You don't go to the alphabets learning the ABC of German. No, you learn how to communicate. You learn how to, okay, how do we say this in German? How do you say this in Spanish? It's exactly the same thing. So most people, they maybe because of our background, uh, when they want to teach you programming now, they start teaching you all of this, true, false, if statement. No, 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 you don't need that, because what you are supposed to do is to learn how to communicate. That's the first thing. So that's the essence of this project, and of course this training. All right, so 12 reasons why you should learn digital skills. It guarantees you a job. The truth is, in the next 10 years, many of those jobs that we have today will be replaced by AI, and that's the truth. So that is why you must learn digital skills. It's very, very important, because if you don't, whatever you are doing that you think you are making huge amount of money from, it's going to be replaced by AI. That's the bitter truth. The only thing that cannot be replaced by AI is agriculture, as in food, because everybody needs food. But as long as it's something that can be done, maybe menial jobs, anything can be replaced by AI. Now, I was using an application last week. The application, as I'm talking, as I'm making this lecture, I don't have to write anything. All I have to do is just to plug in the application. I mean, go to their website, plug in the application, set up that. Oh, this video, help me do the transcript of this video, and it's going to do everything exactly without missing a word. Even with my vernacular English that I'm saying now, it's going to get everything in total without missing a word. Is that crazy? So whatever you are doing, if you don't know digital skill, in the next 10 years you'll be out of job. That's the truth. So you must learn how to use this digital skill of a thing, and combine it with what you are doing, rely on it, and make sure it's ready. You are ready to make something out of digital skill. That's the truth. So you must step up higher. So the next thing is, you no need for a 4 year degree. You don't have to go for 4 years before you learn programming. In fact, most people that are doing well in software development, and they are not a programmer. They don't even go to computer school. They just pick some training just like this. And I didn't learn any of this while in school. Although I read computer science and engineering, but in computer science and engineering um, did something. I was able to understand the rudiments of programming, not just the peripherals or to combine one or two things together. No, I was able to understand the rudiment of programming. So, but the programming aspect, I learned it from this guy, Pop. Tabor, yeah, a 7 times MVP, Microsoft Most Valuable Developer. I learned how to subscribe. That was around 2000. I had to subscribe to his website, learn everything about programming, and thanks to him. So you get to work from home these days. You don't have to be in the office every time. So you can have your side hustles. You can have your normal 8 to 5, 8 to 4 job, and still have something that you're doing extra. Like you have a website that you're updating every day that is bringing you money. You have a social media that is bringing you money. So you can multitask. That's the essence of digital skill. Digital skill gives you a liberty to be able to multitask, to be able to do many things at a time. So it's something that you need. So you can create anything you want. You can develop application like we want to develop this e-commerce now. You can develop application for logistic company, hotels, and lots more. So high income potential. Of course, you most likely you're going to earn in 6 figures. That is just the truth. That's the least. You earn in 6 figures as far as programming is concerned. Can't go beyond below that. So you understand how software and hardware works. Then teaches you persistence. You learn to combine technical skills and creativity together. You develop problem solving skills. So a lot more. I listed this so that you have understanding of what you are going to get um, from this training. So it's very encompassing. Then you're going to have your own business definitely because at the end of this course, I'm going to give you the source code, give you everything for you to kick off your business. So you don't necessarily have to get a certificate in from CSC that you must have a business before you can get money. No, 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 no. You don't have to. All you need is just to buy a hosting plan and probably a hosting plan and a domain name, connect your websites and start making money. It's as simple as that. Or another alternative, you can start building applications for people in your locality. We have about 150 million in Nigeria. So I believe in in few years time, more people will need e-commerce websites so they can sell their products. So you'll be there for them to develop the application. So transferable skills across almost any industry. The truth is, digital skills, programming, you can work in any industry, any industry. Internationally diverse network. The if you are a geek in software development, right, you can't be poor. It's not just possible, except something is happening somewhere. Something it's not possible. You may not. I'm not saying you will be super rich, but I'm saying you can't be poor. That's it. You can't be poor. At least you'll be able to feed your family effectively. That's the truth. You may not have the money to buy the most expensive car or build the most expensive house, but you will be comfortable, and that's the least of what you can get. All right, system requirements. Before you can be part of this, because I don't want to, if you don't have a system, you cannot be part of this project. Of course, you can. The least you can go is just pay for basic, because I'm going to teach you WordPress and all that. So when you go for basic, you learn how to use WordPress to do things. But we're not going to be using WordPress. We're going to build from scratch. So we're going to use ASP.NET. We're going to use CSS. We're going to use HTML. We're going to use JavaScript, and we're going to be doing this for the next 1 month. I mean, 5 weeks and more. Of course, it can you can extend it, but it's not going to be our normal live training like this. So the minimum is 2 gig RAM, and hard disk should be at least 200 gig available space. Then you should have a good video card, and you must use Windows or iOS. Of course, you can use iOS. I mean Apple computer. They have a community edition that you can use to install. If you have Windows or Mac, you are good to go. So, and the operating system is Windows 10, 8 or 7. Now, the development tools we're going to be using is called Visual Studio Community Edition, which is completely free, 100% free, and SQL Server. Now, for you, I'm going to create another video in our upcoming videos. I will show you how to install Visual Studio, how to download and install Visual Studio, how to set up your Visual Studio, how to set up SQL Server. We're not going to be using Visual Studio Code because Visual Studio Code is just like a subset of this. So once you have this Visual Studio Community Edition installed, you don't need Visual Studio. And the juicy part is Visual Studio can be used to develop any application. So let me hop over to my browser now and show you Visual Studio Community Edition. Visual Studio 2019. Just type Visual Studio 2019 and go to visualstudio.microsoft.com or visualstudio.com. It's pretty much the same thing. And this one goes directly to downloads, while this one goes to the main website. So let's wait for this guy to load. Okay, so this is Visual Studio 2019, and they should be able to release Visual Studio 2022 by the end of this year. So you can go ahead and download this. This is a very stable Visual Studio. So code faster, work better, create a feature with the best in-class IDE. So this is the design, and it's very powerful. And Visual Studio 2022 is out, which is the preview, but I recommend you not to download this for now because there might still be one or two things so that they they might want to do. Of course, if it is preview, they will ask you to get the stable version. The stable version will be out by November. So cloud computing, anything, analyze, debug, test, version control, collaborate. So this is exactly what we're going to be doing with their intelligence, with this powerful intelligence. This intelligence will show you things to do, just like what you're supposed to write, how you are to write it, and you can't make any mistake when it comes to Visual Studio development kit. So Visual Studio workload, you can build web application, Azure, Python, Node.js, desktop application, desktop UWP, Universal Windows development, mobile development, iOS, and all that. You can build game with it. You can build C++ game. You can build data storage, data science, Visual Studio Station, and Linux. You can develop application for Linux. You can develop cross .NET cross. This is develop any application that can run on any machine. So it's that powerful. So I'll hop over to, in the next video, I'll show you how you can download Visual Studio Community Edition. We're going to be using Community Edition, which is free and open source. And the professional is around $500. Well, basically it's for companies and enterprise, which is around $2,000. But this one can do anything that you want to do. Anything that was it's still the same thing as professional. It's just that with professional you can collaborate. Say for instance we want to develop an application now. We can host our application somewhere in the internet. Then everyone will connect to the server to work. And that's the difference between the two. But this one is just for one system. So that's the difference. Okay, so let me hop over to my slide. Like I said, we need SQL Server. I'm going to show you in our next video. I'm going to show you how to install SQL Server. But we don't need Visual Studio Code for now because what we want to tend to do is to develop a web-based application and mobile application. Of course, you can use Visual Studio Code for anything. It's just a lighter version of Visual Studio Community Edition. Okay, I'm going to show you what we intend to build so that it won't be as if you are not doing anything. So I'll hop over to my browser. I've developed quite a number of applications and I've published e-commerce. At least I've developed e-commerce application for like 7 stores and many more. So I'm going to show you some of the applications we're going to develop. Exactly the same thing. So what we're going to develop will be like this, exactly like this. So we will have home, we have all deals like this. People can buy their product directly. So we are developing something like Jumia or Konga. Nokia, you have the categories of what to buy, the amount. So when I click on this application, on this products. I can view more details about the products, the amount, the pictures of the products, then the related products, description of the product, specification of the products, then the trending product, maybe product by um, being purchased by another maybe recently purchased rather. So we can view it from here. We can view this and see how it works and all that. Not only that, we can view related product to see other related products like these ones and all that. And not only that, you can go to shop now. Then from the shop aspect, we have subcategory. You can search the price. You can view list, and you can search by name, by price, by and all that, and uh, by name. Or you can search normally directly from this page, and it should give you whatever you are looking for. Let's say, for instance, I want to search for Infinix. Click on search button. And it's going to take me to all products with Infinix and all that. So that's how it works. And then you can buy airtime. I'll show you, but this is not part of the project. But the bottom line is we want to develop application whereby we all of us will contribute to this project. Okay, we have many features that we're going to be working on. Okay, let me go to this another website which is similar to the same code design but different, the same platform but different design. So with this one is different. So you can change. Let's say for instance, you now have the code. You can change the design to your own taste or to your own look, and that is exactly what we tend to do. Like this application now, notice that we have Google AdSense installed on this website, which is cool. So this guy is making money every day as you are processing the application. So these are things I'm going to do. We're going to be dealing with at least we're going to be doing for the next 5 weeks. This one too, I can view image, then the ads going on the website. I'm going to show how you can add those ads on the website too. You can view it like this and all that. Then InVision, out there, blah blah blah, blah. Ad choice for the Google AdSense. Then delivery, you can add to cart. You can get the specification, feedback, product details. You can view more products and all that. Now let me go back. Let me go to the admin side so that you understand what we're going to be building. So at the admin side, we have now I've already logged into this system, but when I log in, okay, let me log out so that you understand the basic or understand everything we tend to build. So I'm going to click on admin login. So here I'm going to log in using my username and password. Of course, it's restricted to the admin user alone. So this is their dashboard. With dashboard, you get the profit margin, total products, last sales, and all that. You have pending order, activities, common statistics. Then you can add all products. Here, you'll be able to view all your products that you have in stock. You can have as many as possible products here. You have the common statistics, total level product, low level, expiring date, and all that. Then you can edit your product, add pictures, edit, add pictures, more specification. This is pictures of that product. This is the description of the product, and this is general description of the product and minimum. Then you can add categories. You can add as many as possible categories. Currently, we have about 15 categories. You can add more. The other category, we add subcategory. Then we can monitor our sales, order from supplier. Orders, you create a supplier account where you order from supplier, generic name, expiring product, you know the number of products that are expiring very soon, low level stock, number of products. If you are dealing with groceries, you know the low level products. We have sales, pending order, completed orders, daily report, gives you daily report, return if they return product from if customer return any product, you'll be able to track all those return products. Bestseller, product never purchased. So we're going to be having this. Then customers, we have all coupon, discount and coupon, sales history, debtors, customer rating, and all that. Then expenses. For the expenses, you monitor your expenses day in, day out, in the sense that you monitor the best performance, the amount you are spending, the best performing expenses, which is giving money to area boys, things like that. The average expenses for the year, you get that total expenses for the year, the last um, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months, 30 days, 15 days, 7, 3, yesterday, today, and reimbursement. So we're going to be dealing with all of this, and you have the source code and everything. You can add expenses category. You can get the reimburse your expenses. Then we have the shipping details. So all the city areas. So with the shipping details, you can set your shipping costs based on the state. Let's say Lagos now. Lagos. So I'm going to set the shipping cost for Agege, Alimosho, uh, Amowo, Dolphin, Apapa, Badagry. So it all depends. So as your customer comes to the website to buy a particular product, they already have the shipping cost, and that is awesome. So and many more things. You see the cash flow, daily cash flow, profit margin. You can get your profit margin. Okay, I have these products. How much am I making from these products? Things like that. So we have the profit margin, we have cash flow, general cash flow, how money inflow to the business, reports, get best sellers, product never purchased, stock reports, store activity. So you can monitor everything that is going on within the store. That's exactly what we are going to be building. Then we have the staff, you monitor your staff, payroll, and all that. And one juicy thing that after this, you too can come up with another idea that, okay, let's add this to it, because we are doing this thing together. Okay, so as soon as I'm able to train you on how to get this thing done, then everybody will contribute. So it's going to be like an open source software. So go to front page. So you can everything you see here can be uh, edited from the back end. You have about us, track, order, help, what aid page. So we can easily do everything from here. About us, contact us, partners, mission, vision, and all that. So it's just like it's encompassing, and it's very, very powerful. You can set up your bank, general settings, and edit profile. So that is exactly what we're going to be building, at least for the next 5 weeks. So let me hop over to my slide, and I've talked about this. You learn, you earn, and grow. That's the beauty of this thing. You learn, you earn, and you grow. So as you are learning, you earn money from it. Then you grow your digital skills. Then everything is open source. That is, once you pay for the VIP or for the premium, you get everything. You are part of this team. Now, the benefit as a member, you have access to 2000 developers to tips. So we're going to be teaching you and we're planning to develop the mobile app so that you can have day-to-day info about digital skills and all that. So cyber security, you have access to 1,000 cyber security tips, how you can protect yourself. On-demand videos, 300 on-demand videos, just like this one. Then for 5 weeks, then 1 year free support. Of course, it's going to be more than for 1 year, but obviously, you at least for now, let's make it 1 year. So thank you very much. At the end of so once you're through with this, the next thing that is very, very important is let me walk you through our website and teach you how to make payments, and do what we have to do on the website. So when you log into the website, for you to make payments, let me quickly log in using one of my free accounts. So I'm going to log into the account now, and from the account you can either upgrade to basic, upgrade to premium, so upgrade to VIP. If you upgrade to VIP, you have up to 20% off. So for the basic, just click on basic, and you make payments. We don't keep your credit card and all that, so we have direct partnership with, I mean, we've already set up the Paystack account where you pay and we will approve your account, it will automatically upgrade your account to premium basic, and you can pay on installment. If you don't have all the 20,000, I mean, all the 20,000 or 20,000, yes, you can pay on installment, pay 5,000, pay 5,000, pay 5,000, and all that. So that is the beauty of it. So thank you very much, and God bless. See you in the next class.